Aren't you tired of seeing somebody get the girl that you want? And aren't you tired of not feeling confident enough to chase your dreams because you have this self-image problem that's holding you back? I thought the same thing. You think I'm just some beautiful Chad? No, I used to be ugly, uglier than you are. And that's pretty ugly. I never knew what self-love is. Well, I want to come here today and tell you guys, it doesn't always have to be like this. And today, I want to talk to you about 9 ways that your life changes when you do glow up. Number 1, you actually obtain a sense of self-love. I'll tell you this right now, making an unrecognizable transformation is not easy. It takes discipline, it takes some sacrifice, and it takes a lot of consistency. But the fruits that come out on the other end are very enchanting. And one of these fruits is the self-love that you gain from all those times that you decided to prioritize your future self over your present temptation. When you choose the benefit of your future self over your present temptation, then what happens is when you get to your future self, you actually have something to thank yourself for and to be proud of yourself for. And this is exactly what self-love is. And the more you do it, the more it compounds. And the more that you build this electromagnetic aura around you that's unstoppable. I can tell you this firsthand. Number 2, you become more attractive. Nobody is subjectively unattractive. If you take the necessary steps of hydrating, getting sun, getting to the gym, getting good sleep, eating the right foods, then you will become subjectively attractive. You will have lower body fat. You will be more muscular. Your features will become more sharp, thus making you objectively attractive. And this is a major plus. Who doesn't want to stop being ugly? It's a pain, especially to see guys that are better looking than you perform in all the ways that you want to perform in, like business, with girls, their confidence level. But you have it in you to get to that position and even higher than them. I can tell you firsthand that when I was suffering in high school with terrible looks, terrible self-image, and a great amount of insecurity, I was seeing these guys who I perceived as superior to me bagging all the girls that I wanted. And now, for somebody like me who had a chip on my shoulder and needed to make a change and did make that change, I'll look at these girls who they were bagging and that I was lustful over, and I'm way out of their league. So this goes to show that it just compounds over time when you make the right steps and when you do achieve a glow up. This gets me to number 3. You get more respect. When you are attractive, people will perceive you as higher value because your body is a visible representation of all the work you've been putting in. And people want to be surrounded by people who they perceive as high value. This will get you better relationships with not only higher quality women, but higher quality men as well. No homo. I mean, in a sense of business relationships, you get higher privilege. I can tell you so many times that being out in clubs or just randomly getting invited to places that I never would have gotten invited to before, just because I disciplined myself to look very high value physically. And another reason is that all that discipline trained me to be a humble and very enjoyable person to be around. All these good habits are not only making yourself better physically, but way better mentally. That makes you more fun, more enjoyable, and better to be around. And you notice too that maybe you're at a bar and the workers will treat you better. The management will treat you better. I can tell you this firsthand. Number 4, you receive better mental health when you glow up. Because all these habits, like hydrating, getting in the gym, sleep, sunlight, these have a direct effect on your mental space. The foods that you're eating are going straight to your gut, and your gut is directly linked to your brain. So if you're eating clean foods that are easily digestible, then it's activating lots and lots of serotonin receptors that are located in your gut and that are gonna make your mental space a lot clearer. It's gonna give your mental space a lot more energy, and it's gonna give it a lot more bliss. It's gonna make life way more enjoyable. You'll just be randomly walking out of your house or apartment one day with your hands going like this. Like a Lego character, and you don't even know why you're doing it. But it's because you've implemented good habits, like a full night's sleep, 8 hours. You got sun yesterday. You ate good foods. Your mental health becomes way better. And the exercise that you're doing to give yourself this transformation is giving your body an outlet to get all that extra energy out. And that's majority of what anxiety is. It's energy that's not expressing itself. So it has to express itself through jitters and rapid thoughts about stuff that you don't want to think about. So it will give you better mental well-being. Number 4, this is number 5, glowing up will give you a lot more confidence. Like we talked about earlier, a lot more self-love. You get more respect from others. I'm going to tell you this firsthand. The more times that you look at yourself in the mirror and you see a broad frame with a thick neck, you can't help yourself but to feel like a gorilla. You become a lot more confident in yourself because nobody else did that for you. You did this for you. You grew up. You became that guy who you always wanted to be. And that's a very gratifying thing. Number 6, you get more girls. And not just getting more girls, but you get higher quality girls because you're more attractive, you look higher value, you're hanging out with higher value men as friends, which is getting you into better circles to where you're even meeting these girls. And I can't even tell you the amount of times since I've made this transformation where I'll be in a club and I'll just be completely thrown off guard by a girl who comes up and taps my back and tries to maybe chat a little shit to me or just try to say something like, you look like a greaser, but it's them flirting with you. It's weird. It's not what you think it is when a girl approaches you, but that will just start to happen to you. Girls will approach you. Bottom line is you get more girls and you get higher quality girls. Number 7, you get higher quality friends. And this is what I was talking about earlier. The more attractive you are, the more confident you are, then you're gonna naturally start attracting people who are of the same echelon as you. This means more private circles, better experiences. Because I don't know about you guys, but a night with your fat and degenerate friends staying in and watching Game of Thrones, as opposed to a lake trip on a boat with girls, good drinks, and sun with your rich and good looking friends, there's a big difference there. These are just things that you're naturally gonna get more access to when you do glow up. I can tell you this firsthand. Number 8, you get a lot more energy. These habits that you've implemented to glow up are giving you an intense amount of more vitality. You just got some charge in the middle of your chest to where you don't feel like taking naps anymore. You actually got the energy to attack every day, make more money, get more fit, and do more with your life. This is because the foods you're eating, the sleep you're getting, the sun you're getting, and the water that you're drinking that's making you hydrated. And I'll tell you this right now, it is an amazing thing to have this amount of energy. It's true, I don't take naps anymore, ever. I don't even feel like taking naps. I've gotten more social, made more friends, made more money than I ever would have in my life back then when I was just busted ugly. Number 9, when you glow up, it's a lot easier to find your life's purpose because you've solved your self-image problem. Because when you are sitting here watching this video and you know you're not up to par, you know that you've got some pretty girthy love handles, it's hard for that to not be the only thing that you think about when you are presented with some greater dream. Because why would you want to step out into the world when you don't even really like yourself to begin with? I get that. I've been there before. So I wouldn't even recommend trying to figure out some life's purpose, because even if you do figure it out and you do pursue it, it's not going to be as fruitful as if you were to pursue it with being the person that you want to be, having the body that you want to have, because you will have not even really developed a strong sense of identity. So when you fix your self-image problem by glowing yourself up, then those dreams that you've always had are going to become a lot easier to believe in, because you're not so self-conscious anymore. You're not fully focused on yourself anymore. You can actually be good looking and start to have a further vision for yourself other than just the vision you have for your body. And this is a magnificent thing that comes with glowing up. In conclusion, you guys, you don't have to experience these senses of inferiority and this feeling of being set back and just lower value in life. Because of the way you look, you can glow up and make a serious change in the trajectory of your life. If I can do it, so can you. And if you are struggling with bad skin, scroll down into the description. I have a full guide that I made with the goal of saving you all the suffering that I had to go through and giving you everything that I learned over a course of 6 years. Also, I linked a free workout program. It's the first program that ever gave me a muscular physique and really transformed my body. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button, and I'm about to catch y'all in the next one. Let's